Okay, we've arrived at Dragonsteel, and we were given Stormlight Lost Tales story deck packs. Everybody got 2 packs, and we've opened a couple. What do we have here?
So this is something that I feel like everyone is trying to actively figure out what is going on. We don't really know exactly, but from what we can tell after opening a couple that we got, so it seems like there are some stories, some short stories written by Brandon Sanderson. It looks like there's 3 different types of cards, and they're numbered 1 through 54. We actually have culminated here 1, 2, and 3 out of 54, and the first one is titled Else Caller.
Okay.
By Brandon Sanderson and Dan Wells.
What are the other stories called?
We have another 1 out of 54 called King Lopin, the First of Alethkar.
Okay.
And the third one we have yet to find. Maybe we'll find it. We're going to open a couple packs and see. Maybe we'll find 1 out of 54 on that one.
So it's like packs of like trading cards, like old school, like you'd go back in the day and buy like a pack of cards.
Yeah.
But it's like a story, and not just like a random side story. Yeah. It's like main characters doing stuff.
Would y'all like to hear the first couple sentences of Else Caller?
Give us the first couple sentences.
Okay. Spoilers if you were not looking to hear Else Caller yet, but it's like he's not exaggerating. It's legitimate stuff. It says, Yasna awoke just in time to learn how much it hurt to be stabbed in the chest. She had fallen asleep reading, hoping to find some fact that might numb the dread that had crept into her heart. Then a long, thin blade had crept in after it. Lots of text going on. Probably 2 more full paragraphs just on card 1 out of 54. One other thing that's neat is there are spoof cards in here. You'll see some that have a stamp on them. I don't know if the camera can pick that up too well. But there's a stamp that says, contains 100% pure nonsense. And that is exactly what it is. There's songs about Elokar dancing greater than anyone has ever danced before, singing songs, all sorts of ridiculous stuff.
But then there's even further ones that have whiteout on it. A Ghostblood has edited it. So that there's Ghostblood writing on it, and they've edited the story. So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
And I also mentioned that the backs have art on them that goes together. I'm assuming you'll get a big art piece of 54 cards together. I'm not sure how well.
Got like some cheery going on over here, maybe?
Yeah.
Really, there's some holographic ones too.
Really neat, creative stuff. I'm really intrigued.
So I think what's going to have to happen is we've got packs, we've got some of the story, but we're far from all of it. So I think the intent is we now have to go to Dragonsteel the next few days and trade. Yeah. Like find other people to complete our story. Or multiple. There's more than one story here.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 different stories.
You think 3?
Yeah.
I think it's 3. The card pack itself says the world's first trading card story. So that is quite literally what it is, trying to connect that. I would also like to point out that sometimes, I think we've opened, 5 packs? We've culminated. We have a group here. And sometimes you get these, I guess, special Herald cards. Yeah. 2 out of 9 and 3 out of 9, and there's more art on the back of those as well. It's going to be super cool, I think, to click those and see the art that they'll have.
Else Caller art. Let's open a couple and see if we can find the title of the third story, because we have Else Caller and Lopin, so let's try to find the third one.
Yeah.
All do one at the same time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go.
All right. I'm going to quickly scan through, because there's going to be lots of cards.
Stories.
I don't see any one-ofs.
Ooh, here's my hollow.
I've got a hollow.
Yep, I've got a shiny 14.
Here's 100% pure nonsense. He clamped his hands over his ears and curled into a ball, too drenched in fear to do anything but scream along with them. No thoughts, not even instinct, an entire world compressed into fear and cacophony. That doesn't sound like nonsense. That sounds like legit.
Well, I did not get that.
Oh, I got Yezrian.
Ooh, that's a great one to add to the Herald pile.
I'll trade you your Yezrian for
No, man. Yezrian's mine. It ain't happening.
I don't know if I should read it, but I did not get 1 out of 54, but I did get 54 out of 54 for Else Caller. And I'm rather tempted to go ahead and just read the final lines. But I think I'll hold on to it. But
I'm going to open another one and see what we can get.
Yeah. I got lots of pieces, nothing.
1 more each?
Set.
Yeah, 1 more each. See if we can find one.
Yeah.
funny aside I see on one of these, which is a real thing. It's not one of the Ghostblood ones. It talks about 30 of Lopin's cousins gathered around him. That's a lot of cousins.
Oh, there's no Herald in this one, so there's not a Herald in every one.
I didn't get a Herald.
Correct. The Herald cards, from my understanding, should be kind of rare-ish. At least not in each pack.
I got another King Lopin. Wait. I found the third one.
Oh, you did?
Oh, no, it's 100% pure nonsense. It's oh, okay. So this one is called King Lopin of Alephiland. 100% pure nonsense. Being murdered wasn't as bad as Elokar Kholin, King of Alethkar, had foredeemed it to be. Filk that had beset him to look over his shoulder all these years had happened at last, and had lived through it. In truth, he'd slept through it. Thankfully, being unwittened at the right time made even the worst ordeals wildly.
Interesting.
It's the Herdazian story, but it's 100% pure nonsense.
Right.
Yeah.
It's marked as nonsense on
Yeah.
the card. So, well, at least we have a puzzle ahead of us
We
for
do.
the next few days.
It's a very interesting puzzle where I guess we're going to try to coordinate, see what pieces of the stories we have, see which ones we're missing, and maybe we might have to do an update if at the end of Dragonsteel, if we're able to trade people and get full stories connected. That'd be pretty neat.
But we could have new Stormlight content here in these cards.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll actually be
crazy.
really
Forget Wind and Truth.
yeah, exactly. And it is. I mean, it is like by Brandon Sanderson and Dan Wells, or with Isaac Stewart and stuff. Like, it seems like legitimate story. It's really cool. I think what would also be fun is if we were able to put together 54 of the pure nonsense in a row.
Yeah.
I bet that'd get you a more
Just read the
entertaining
nonsense
story.
story.
Yeah, that'd be even more entertaining. So
Alrighty.
cool.
Well,
Cool.
Well, we'll
Awesome.
give an update. Exciting.